Okay, so we're gonna take a look at analyzing some data. So here's a data set that I have. That you're gonna be working with a different one, but I'm just gonna show you with this because this is a good example. So I'm gonna take it right here. I'm gonna paste it into Desmos. Okay, and so now I've got it pasted in. I'm actually gonna change these values. So the first one I believe was t, and so we'll call it t1, and this one then was velocity, so we'll call it v1. Okay, and if we zoom in on it, we have this kind of a mess of data that looks approximately linear. And so what we're going to do is we're actually going to try to come up with an equation for it. So it's linear, so we use y equals mx plus b. Okay, and I can add sliders for these and try to like adjust them so that it fits. But that's not actually what we're going to do here, because something that we could do that's a little better is that Desmos is actually capable of doing the fit for us. Okay, so instead of doing this, what we're going to do is we're going to use this to make a best fit equation. So the first thing I have to do is connect it to the table. So if this is V, we're going to call this V1. If that's T1 instead of X, we're going to do T1. So we replaced V1 here and T1 there, and now there's a bunch of errors. And the way that we tell it to do a best fit line, instead of an equal sign, we do like a squiggly right here. Okay, and so it's just gone ahead and calculated a best fit line for us. The value for M is 0.16. The value for B is 0.1. And then what you'll also notice is there's this value here that says R squared. This is a measurement of the correlation, and so the R value is really the one that we want to look at. It's a R value of 0.688. If it's above 0.5, that means there's correlation, but the closer to 1 the better, and this is pretty far away from 1, and so this is not great correlation. But just to walk you through what we did, if we want to do a fit for a linear equation, we have to use the squiggly to do a fit, and we have to change x and y to match the table. So this column of the table represents y, so I change the y with v1. This column represents x, so I'm going to replace that with t1. And there I've got my line. So the key is to match x to that, to match y to that, and to match, to use the squiggly here instead of the equal sign. And then we have our best fit line.